Howdy guys, and welcome back to another episode of Albert Engel's Pro Career in Pro Cycling Manager 2024. I don't know if it's just me, but I think his picture has changed. I don't think that was his picture, or maybe it was, and I just have never paid attention. Anyway, the focus of this episode is kicking off our one-day monument campaign with Milano-San Remo. We're entering as the defending champion, where we won last year with a fantastic team effort by the Red Bull Bora crew. And it's likely a similar year, well, a similar team to last year, just without Mr. Kemna in the team anymore, unfortunately. No, not Kemna, Vlasov, sorry. The team we're bringing along, Emil Herzig, a new rider to the team this year. No, he's not a new rider to the team this year. He's just a rider coming into terrific shape. 79 hill for him. Bastien Schronchen is a new rider to the team, though. He's a 25-year-old Frenchman. He's got an 80 hill, so he's going to be a massive help, and 73 flat. Big help there. Roger Adrea, already been a massive help in Albert's career. Giovanni Alotti, similar story, a bit more of a workhorse than a star climber, but definitely a reliable rider. Sobrero is in the team. Sobrero probably could win races like this in his own regard. He's in very good shape. We've also got Tobias Foss here. He's getting a bit on in his age. I mean, 30 is not really on in age. That's actually entering your prime. But he's more of a workhorse for us in this kind of race. And Leonard Kemna as well alongside Albert. The profile, pretty straightforward. It's 300 Ks, the longest monument in the world. It does feature a climb around the halfway point. It's not much of a climb. It's a little bit of a climb. And then we get into the two main climbs of the day, the Suppressor or Cipressa and the Poggio climb. All right, let's get down to Milano and to the start line. Alrighty, here we are in Milano on the start line with the rest of the Red Bull Bora team. It's a little bit chilly today. Most riders are in longs, well, knee warmers and arm warmers. So you can see, yeah, Albert as well is one of those riders flying through the streets of Milano straight off the bat, swinging across, just kicking in the clutch. It's going to be a long old day on the pedals. It looks like Alotti is the designated rider to protect Albert. And we've got a solo breakaway rider at the moment, a UAE rider. It is Herregutz from Germany, a potential youngster, I think he might be. Alrighty, well, if it's only going to be one rider, we'll stay here for a minute, but yeah, it looks like it's only going to be one rider. That is not really a concern whatsoever. I will happily have one rider up the road. All right, we're going to jump forward to the Col del Gorvio. I don't know how to say it exactly. As you guys know, my Italian's horrible. Anything but English, which I also struggle with at times, is a bit bad. But we'll see you guys on that climb with only one rider out the front. I think it's going to be a similar race to last year, although 2028 season has been chaotic, so you just never know. Right, we're on the, or about to be, on the steepest part of this climb. You can see it is it's a climb, but not a climb. 5.5%, the steepest part, which is the bit we're on currently. And that's pretty much it. It goes back down and then we go, well, sort of back up. You can see this is the on the map where it looks like a big wall. It's actually this. So yeah, pretty straightforward climb this one. We still only got the one rider out front. I think most riders do know the solo break at Milano-San Remo is always a little bit doomed, so to speak, and that is it. We're going down the other side. We're about to go through the mountain pass tunnel. I thought, is that not a thing anymore in the MSR? I don't know. I always thought there used to be a tunnel down this climb. Must be wrong, or that was my imagination. I don't know. But anyway, no issues or difficulties so far. 5 minutes to the front of the bike race. Herzig has been delivering drink bottles on drink service all day. And Wout is floating around right next to us. All right, we'll jump forward to we're in this lumpy stuff in the final third of the race. All right, here we go. 35k to go. 𝐻𝐭 dropping off the final biddens there. Just having a look around for majority of our riders, and yes, we're all in good shape. 𝐉𝐨𝐻𝐼𝐬 is going to be the main rider, well, the final rider in this sprint train we're about to form. I think it looks like Andrea is on a really great day, so we'll have him as well. Then we'll go Leonard Kemna. I think a Lottie after him, or before him. And it's either going to be 𝐻𝐭 or Tobias Foss. I think it's going to be 𝐻𝐭. He'll get his red back just fine. And then Tobias Foss, effort 70 from you for just a minute whilst everyone gets himself into gear. We'll move him up to 79. I don't want too much being burned here from Kemna. Seems okay with all those efforts, not too concerning. All right, we'll use Transcend Yourself with Foss here nice and early as we hit the suppressor or the suppressor. Shout out to how bad I am at pronunciations. We've caught the front of the bike race as well, the solo rider from UAE already back in the peloton, and Ineos are interested in disrupting Albert at the moment. That's for their man Wout van Aert. Now just taking a look at their team, 𝐀𝐻𝐨 on our wheel, such a strong sprinter he is. Ben Toulet, you got Christophe Laporte all up here. You got Lawrence, a youngster on their squad looking after Wout at the moment. Yeah, such a strong old squad they are. And Schelling as well, a bit further back, looks like he's doing the final drink bottle drop for them. You got Magnus Sheffield here as well, floating a little bit further back, but yeah, you never know with him. We did see in the Ineos manager mode how strong he is. And that is the suppressor behind us. It is all steams ahead to the Poggio climb. We will see you guys on the slopes. Alrighty, we're about to hit the slopes. It is now time for 𝐻𝐭 to hit the front and turn the wick up. We've got Tobias Foss, will put him on at predefined, and 𝐻𝐭 is looking really strong. I think it's time to go 99 as we're about to hit the slopes through the famous tunnel just before the Poggio. 𝐻𝐭 emptying the tank here, doing a great job through a couple of these twisters, and we're going to see ourselves onto the early slopes now. It's going to be a Lottie straight over the top as soon as we hit this. Big efforts all around now from the boys. We've got a Lottie looking really strong. I'm going to have to go with Kemna over the top pretty soon. We need the pace as hot as possible over the top here. We don't want to have a Mr. Wout van Aert flirting around. He is a bit further back. That's the good news. 𝐻𝐻 as well is in the wheels, actually. That's very interesting. 𝐉𝐶𝐻𝐼𝐬 is looking bloody strong, I got to say. I just missed that as well. Kemna has blown up, so it's time to get going with Andrea now. And Kemna goes backwards. He's looking very good, though. Andrea is now done, though, so it's time to go with Mr. 𝐉𝐶𝐻𝐼𝐬 over the top. We'll leave those guys there for now. There's not many riders left. We got Wout's apparently interested to go on an attack, although I don't see him anywhere. This is going to be less than ideal. We got a few quick sprinters still around. I think Van Gils is quite quick. Also, Mr. Pedersen is still here. So we'll get quickly into action. Just some of our riders that are still around. Just see if we can't potentially get them up onto Kemna. A Lottie, there we go, onto Kemna. See if we can get them onto Albert's wheel whilst we still have some energy and going down this descent. I'm just mindful 𝐉𝐶𝐻𝐼𝐬 is doing a great job on the front, but it's going to quickly run out on us. It's under the 3k to go banner there. I just hope that, yes, Andrea's managed to move into position. We'll move Andrea in front and we'll launch sprint with 𝐉𝐶𝐻𝐼𝐬 right away. And we've got some riders coming onto our wheel. There's 𝐻𝐻𝐻. Just watching 𝐻𝐻𝐻. We're going to have to swing across with 𝐉𝐶𝐻𝐼𝐬. We'll take the gel with Albert and we'll launch our own sprint now. 𝐻𝐻𝐻 looking very strong. It's going to be not a win for Albert, but it's for Wout van Aert. Finally takes a Milano-San Remo, he does. And Albert proves that he can't do it all. It is only... 12th in his defense. Yeah, that's a tough old race, that one. I can already hear the comments. Why didn't I attack? Because I think if I attacked, I would have been dragging a rider like Wout along, and it would have went even worse in that finale. Maybe we could have managed a podium, but I think looking down that top 10, just how strong the Ineos crew were. They were very difficult to beat. So credit to Wout and the rest of the Ineos crew doing such a good job. They definitely deserved it. And the Red Bull crew, look, we took the race, as much as we could. We tried what we could try. But like I said, this 2028 season, I don't think any race is a formality. We're expecting a top 3 and we only got 12th. Not a good outcome at all. All right, let's get into the next one-day classic. Oh, some challenging weather here. I'll organize myself to get away for a few days. We don't want any disruptions or potential illnesses hitting Albert. So we can stay on our path here, hitting our top form as we get into the Flemish Triple. All right, we're expecting a negative race though. So yes, we'll definitely use one of our willpower bonuses and overturn that. We're here at Ghent-Wevelgem, the start of the Flemish Triple. It does feature some very windy sections and a few cobbles, but nothing too crazy. It is really from this point here, this windy section here onwards, that the race, it will really shape itself. We got Stanislaw 𝐁𝐁𝐬𝐬, sure. Nico Dans, Mathis Grissel, Benjamin Lab, Arne Merritt, and Jordi Meus here. Jordi Meus, a very strong cobbled rider and a very fast sprinter as well. So if Albert can't do it, it'll definitely be one for Jordi Meus. All right, let's get down to that start line in Ypres. All right, here we are in Belgium, sunny Belgium. Typically always raining, isn't it? All right, +3 day for Albert. So yeah, his willpower bonus has worked a treat. It will be an 82 day in cobbles for him. We might just use sneaking. Oops, wrong button. Sneaking just to get him through to the front. And then we'll hit maintain. Perfect. Got a cagey start here. I reckon this is going to be one of those kind of races where it is a lot of riders trying to get in a breakaway, because these hilly sections definitely will define the entire race. All right, we've finally managed to have a breakaway establish itself. It is 4 riders up the front. We'll just take a quick look. An 𝐀𝐻-𝐶𝐮𝐢𝐬 rider, a DSM rider, an Astana rider, and an 𝐸NO-X rider. Shout out to 𝐸NO-X, Albert's former team before he joined the Red Bull Bora crew. All right, we'll jump forward until we're in this windy section, maybe around that cobblestone section in the middle of it. All right, you join us. We've decided to throw our riders on the front. It already did have a surge right at the start, but we've decided to swap off with 2 of our riders just to see if we can cause any splits or catch anyone out. Coming into this cobbled section shortly, we do have Leib and that Enur Kowalski, trying to say his name right, doing a big old pull on the front. A couple riders are interested in helping now. Looks like Thornton Tuttenberg has joined the party with our Polish rider. Not much doing just yet in terms of splits, but here we go. We're about to hit a cobble section. There's Van Bell going off the front as well. That's pretty dangerous, to be honest, but we've got our 2 still on the front through this cobbled section. Oh, there's been a crash. Jordi Meus, unfortunately, on the wrong side of that one. Might have to get Grissel to try and get some drink bottles. We'll hit predefined with our 2 here. And let's find Albert quickly. Don't want him getting caught out here. We've got a fair few riders interested in attacking. Marit's countering or playing Mr. Welder at the moment. Fedorov has gone in the move, and so has Warrenschild. So there's some strong riders up the road at the minute. Only 77 riders in the peloton currently. Just have a quick check. Grissel hopefully makes it back up here with those biddens, because we're currently empty. So He isn't far off, I don't think. Marit's doing a great job on the front, though, as well. Credit to him. And 𝐀𝐻𝐭 as well has moved up there. So the boys are doing a good job to try and split the peloton, but at the moment, it doesn't seem to be doing too much. You've got Mads Pedersen looking as strong as Albert, although he's had to just lift it there quickly. Wout's looking pretty bloody strong as well, I've got to say. We might have to attack early, but 116 is very, very early. We're through that windy exposed section and we're about to hit some climbs now. They're not too vicious in their nature. He's pretty much just rollers here. But yeah, we're really interested in this next exposed section. All right, I think we're getting onto the Camelberg, isn't it? I believe we're on the Camelberg. Yes, the Camelberg, I was right. Very, very difficult climb, but it's only the final bit of it. We do go down a descent on it, which is sketchy as all hell. Thankfully, no crashes there. And we're about to hit that next exposed section, so let's just up the effort with Albert. There's splits everywhere at the moment. Laybe is doing a very strong job on the front. We've upped the effort with Albert just to make sure he doesn't get caught out. We've got 𝐁𝐁𝐍𝐻 latched to his wheel as well, which is very good. And we're about to hit some cobbles. It looks like it's the Lotto team with the 𝐻𝐵𝐴 team doing a lot of the damage currently. We've got 𝐁𝐶𝐻 and Marit a little out of position, so we'll try to get them up onto Albert's wheel with Mr. Hang on, let's just get this all a bit more organized. Albert can grab our Polish rider's wheel. 𝐁𝐁𝐁𝐍𝐻 is still the main rider there. Great. All right, let's move Anowalski. We'll call him Anowalski for now. Onto 86 effort, just through these cobble sections. He's doing a good job. Oh, no, 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 no. It's a flat tire for Albert. This is a very bad. All right, so we've got 𝐁𝐻𝐭 with us. 𝐁𝐶𝐻 looks the strongest. We'll grab his wheel. And then we've got Marit and 𝐁𝐻𝐭. We'll go 𝐁𝐻𝐭. I think I just need to order these guys a little bit better. We'll just hit quickly maintain with them. All right, let's quickly organize this. 𝐁𝐶𝐻, 𝐁𝐻𝐭, as I said, was looking a little bit better. And then we'll go Marit after him. Marit's going to have to go effort 91 really quickly to get that gap shut. All right, Anowalski and 𝐁𝐁𝐁𝐍𝐻 are sitting nice and high. I think we can use 99 effort with Marit, even though he's got no red bar left, just because, well, it's going to probably take a red bar kind of effort. Oh no, 𝐁𝐻𝐭 has hurt himself a bit too much trying to get that wheel. It's all very cagey here at the minute. 𝐁𝐻𝐭 is trying to ride through to Marit, and there he goes. Okay, great. We'll go effort 99 now with Marit. We'll swing... no, 𝐁𝐻𝐭, sorry. We'll swing Marit onto Albert's wheel. He's still got plenty of yellow bar, does 𝐁𝐻𝐭, so we'll keep riding him at the moment, but it's around the 30-second gap and riders are attacking. So we really need to shut this down. And there is a massive split there as well, but 𝐁𝐻𝐭 has managed to shut down the first gap. That's great. It's now up to 𝐁𝐶𝐻 to do the next gap, and we're going to hit Transcend Yourself with 𝐁𝐶𝐻. There goes Magnus Sheffield. And 𝐁𝐶𝐻's doing a great job to weld this back together, dragging half the peloton with him, but that's fine. It's really all about not having Albert out of position in this final here. Albert's not far off the front now. We're almost there. Come on, Albert. Might have to whack him onto his own effort. 99 quickly. We'll put him in wrong button. We need to use sneaking just through, and we'll grab 𝐁𝐁𝐁𝐻 as well. We got Anowalski here. We can move him on to 89 effort, and that's it. Excellent job across the Camelberg for the second final time. We're at the front of the race, which is excellent, but there's still 64 riders here. Not so excellent, and there is a Wout van Aert who has us every day in a sprint. Bit difficult at the moment to know what to do. I think it's going to be an attack from Albert at some point now that he's managed to make his way back up here. We'll just hit maintain with Anowalski. He can try to get some of his yellow bar back potentially. Probably not by the looks of it. We've got attacks there. Jacobs, Fredheim, and Ronkelin Gray. Fedorov, Vekek has gone on the attack as well. We might swing Anowalski. I can't say his name right yet. through to the front. We've still got 40k to go. That's the issue. And again, why is Albert not attacking at these points? Well, there's 52 riders very motivated to get him back. There is 1, 2, 3, and then I think I saw a 4th somewhere floating around. Everyone's a little bit dirty, but 4 Ineos riders, and they're very, very strong, and they're all in for their man, Wout van Aert. There's the 4th Ineos man. So that might be the reason why, for those that want to ask. All right, come on, 𝐀𝐻𝐨𝐮𝐢𝐞𝐋𝐨𝐮𝐢𝐬 we here. I don't think he's quite got it, so we'll have to start using 𝐻𝐸 We'll ride him through to the front at the moment. Just want to stay nice and high up here. Lots of moves happening on the front at the moment, so we're going to have to go 99 with 𝐻𝐸. He rides through excellently. Only 43 left at the moment. 𝐻𝐸 has held on, actually. He's managed to do a nice job. 𝐻𝐸 ripping the front at the moment, but not really doing much. But we are about to hit the Camelberg, the right side, quote unquote, which is the harder side. We're going to have to really rip it up here. So we'll go 99 effort. Hope for the best. Okay, let's go over the top with Albert. Let's actually attack with Albert, I've decided. 𝐻𝐸 can sit up, let that gap go. Excellent. Still 30k to go. That's the problem here. But we'll see how we go. Good attack from Albert. We'll leave him on 91 effort just for the time being. Maybe we'll have to mark him back to around 85. I just don't want him to run out of yellow bar. That's the real main thing. There's only 18 riders left behind. That's the good news. I'm going to have to drop him back to around a 77 effort though, I think, because there's still a long way to go and a massive windy section. So we'll keep him here for now. We've got a rider trying to come across to us. It's 𝐀𝐻𝐨𝐻𝐿 𝐿. Maybe we actually want him to come across. We'll grab some drink bottles with Albert quickly before 𝐀𝐻𝐿 joins us. But I think we do want a rider like 𝐀𝐻𝐿 𝐿 helping us out. He has hurt himself though. That's the big news. He is working with Albert currently though. That is great. We've almost got a minute. There's, oh, okay, he's attacking Albert. Okay, well, I'll let this group come, to be honest. I know that's an interesting tactic, but I'm okay with it. So we'll move ourselves to match the effort of the group. We've got plenty of yellow bar left. I think we'll catch, because we've got the group effect, we will catch 𝐀𝐻𝐿 just fine. That was our quote-unquote tactic, we'll call it. But yeah, Albert's moving through with the group at the moment. It's around, hovering around that 12, 14 seconds, 15 seconds, 12 seconds, 13 seconds, 13 seconds again, 11. Yeah, we're going to catch him for sure. He doesn't have the yellow bar. They just can't, surely not. All right, back behind. It has blown out. That's the good news. Although we're not catching 𝐀𝐻𝐿 as quickly as we'd like yet. He has sat up. Great. There we go. We've managed to catch him just there. Great. Okay, let's grab 𝐿𝐵𝐻's wheel quickly. Just need a little bit of yellow bar. That's the main thing here. So I think 𝐿𝐵𝐻 will be the quickest sprinter. Let's get a read. Unfortunately, we can't. But 𝐿𝐵𝐻 has a fair bit of yellow bar, and so does 𝐀𝐻𝐨 𝐿. We're going to have to take the gel with Albert. We just need to watch behind. We've got some... Oh, no. That's not good. We might have to try to launch early here. There's a Wout van Aert floating around. We've got to keep the pace high. That's the main thing. Let's launch sprint. Wout's on the left there. Oh, no. Mikel's way too quick. And it's going to be 𝐀𝐻𝐨 𝐿 in second, Albert third. But boy, I did not see Mikel's coming through with a turn of speed like that. Credit to him and the Lotto crew. They played a good tactical game. Well, we rolled the dice. Should we have kind of gone with 𝐀𝐻𝐨 𝐿 and just really gone all in? Yeah, again, probably. But when you've got teams like Lotto and Ineos and AG2R chasing all out behind, it's a bit hard to fully commit, isn't it? All right. 𝐀𝐻𝐿 and Mikel's takes out the Ghent-Wevelgem. So it's going to be no Flemish triple for Albert this season, but we still could win Roubaix. Something missing from his Palmares. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. We are up to the Tour of Flanders. Albert is a defending champion. No, not a defending champion, but he has won this one before. No, he is a defending champion. I'm getting myself all mixed up. He is a defending champion. Unfortunately, there's our answer. I was wondering where MDVP was. He has fractured his coccyx. That is a terrible accident to have. Hopefully he's okay and comes back pretty quickly. Shout out to our Colombian star, though, getting a result in the Gran Premio Miguel Indurain, only being beaten by Ivan Romeo and Mr. Tadej Pogacar, very hard rider to beat. Wout van Aert is on an absolute tear at the moment, getting wins across the board, as you can see. And then, yeah, there is Dwars-Door-Vlaanderen and the results as well, midweek in between Ghent-Wevelgem and the Ronde van Vlaanderen. It was Kopecky taking the win there, the 25-year-old from Czech Republic. Filippo Ganna obviously showing he's in good shape. Mads Pedersen floating around as well. All right, guys, that's been it for this episode. Join us next time when we take on the Tour of Flanders and Paris-Roubaix, the two big stars of Flemish racing. Peace out, guys.